Hey Clashers, I am currently ranked 1, 2, and 3 in Germany, and obviously I want to keep those positions until the end of the season. As well, I want to obtain my top 10 position where I have 2 accounts in there. So with that being said, let's do exactly that, and let's dive into a full day of Legend League. Okay, let's go in, and we have, the first base already. So, how do we do this? I mean, we could just go into the town hall like it's nothing, right? I think that should work somewhat decently. Yeah, I think that should work. That should work. So let's see if there's any Tesla or something. We are going to go for a quick fireball. No reason to like do things too quickly. Earthquakes are in. Now the healers. Can I get the defending king? This is like what I'm trying to go for. Come on, Kim. King, come over here. Yes, king. Perfect. Okay, the king, we can take that out. The reason why this is important is because otherwise the king might lure me away from some other stuff, so that's nice. Eater golems. Wait. Warden? That is one booger! Oh, wait, how does... Where did my wall break? Oh, no. This stupid thing in the middle. This stupid thing in the middle. Oh, we haven't used the king yet. There we go with the king. Let's use... Should I use the... I will use the overgrowth like this. So hopefully my queen is going to go back to the core again with my main push. But I'm kind of scared that she might go to the bottom side. Let's hope for the best anyways. So, we have the push looking strong otherwise. The giant is going to beat that wall, which is fine. There's some jumping going on around and stuff in the middle. We have to freeze this part as soon as it's going to wake up again. So let's get ready. Yep, there we go. Now the question is, do we have enough power? Let's distract this. Let's invest this. King ability this. That's good. Do we have enough power? That's the major question. We still have the Royal Champ ability, which is great. The poison tower is... the poison tower. That is just the poison spell, by the way, which I meant. That's okay. Let's use the barbarian and stuff over here. The monolith on the backhand for now is fine. We just have to keep an eye on our Royal Champion and protect things as we move in, I guess. That is the important thing at this point. Let's use this over here. The Barbarian. Royal Champ still has her ability, which is quite nice. Let's use it as the fox is coming back, so like right now. Maybe it was a little bit too early, to be honest. Maybe it was a bit too early, but we can still like make it work. So let's get the distraction going. So you have the fox. So the only thing is like power, but keeping the Royal Champ alive should be enough to get us this 3-star. So right now, oh, there's the ground expo, which is not optimal. The ground expo might be the difference maker for the defender at this point. The giants are tanking. Ooh, time is ticking as well, by the way. So time is another reason we might fail this. Oh, this is so close. This is going to be so close. No way. Please. Oh, come on. 10 seconds. Good. 8, 7. The top gold storage was really low. No. It's a 99. And it was low. No shot. Yeah, the ice ability in the end. If I would have done that a little bit later and protected more troops, I think we could have made it. But it's fine. A 99 is not the end of the world. For this one, though, what are we going to go in with? That's an interesting looking base. Interesting. So, what we could do is... I'm not really sure where I want to enter. I mean, the town hall looks... I will try something. I want to try something. So there is an original version of this where you have a defense right here where the Dark Elixir storage is. But people have now adjusted that entry. So it's not that easy anymore to do that. So instead we have to do now something different. Where's the next tower? I think we have to invest. Fireball. Okay, great. Now let's lure the warden back. This already looks solid. I'm just scared that this entry might be too obvious. This is like right now what I'm scared about. But otherwise, the pathing and such looks amazing. You have to be careful with those bombs. Let's block them. Let's do this. I would have liked to have the fire spitter, but I feel like that would have been not possible for us. I can now use the siege just like that. To another test loon. A lot of black mines here. Okay. This for sure has been seen as an entry. And now we're going to use this right here to create the pathing needed to the top right side. Because this is kind of where we want our troops to go. All together as well. So let's now add the Roy Gem on the outside. Let's distract this to keep the king alive. Because we want to have that ability a little bit later. Not just yet. So it should happen a little bit later. So the king stays alive. Because I need it on the bottom side, I believe. The clan caster should come out soon. What is it? It's a Mad Headhunter. Let's see if I see this right. So I will just freeze it just to be extra safe. We're going to use another totem to block those annoying bombs. We have the Roy Gem ability as well. Still like the freeze effect, which is quite nice. Can mix in the Headhunter, then use the freeze. Because this means the Headhunter will stay alive. So like right now. We still have the Queen and the Rage. So this looks crushed in my eye. If we're not messing things up now. The Rage is in. The Royal Champ will go down. But can I keep her up? I will just try to keep her up, to be honest. I guess the healer switched on her. That's why she survived. Let's use the King ability now. Oh my. That attack was clean. That attack was really clean. Okay, perfect. So yeah, people try to adjust it, but that's another reason why I like to bring 4 test loons. It's just, I don't know. I feel like there were a lot of black mines at this top side, and keeping my healers safe is such a crucial part. This time around, we have a different looking base. Okay, interesting. So, on this one, I feel like we can just walk around the base. Yeah, just walk around the base. Have the fireball. I like it. I like it. So let's try and do it. First off, let's use a test and see if there's any traps. There is not. That's good. Then use an invis. Fireball early. Okay, let's make sure the warden getting those. Oh no, wait, did I miss? I think I messed up the earthquakes a little bit, so that's why. Are there so many bitter huts on there? Like crazy. I did not think that those... Okay. Not optimal, but hey, it's still fine. Let's use first test loon. So my plan is to get the lock launcher all the way in here. By the way, thank you, Guardian, for jumping there. That's appreciated. Let's use the apprentice warden. Lock launcher selected. Now I need to make sure my queen is going with the main push. That's quite important. Let's use the king now down here. Lock launcher in right now. Okay. That's good, that's good. So, we now have to use something to block those bombs again. We have the Royal Chamber, which can work from the outside here with the king together. Let's do it. Headhunter for the defending king in just a second. The lock launcher should damage most of the stuff in the middle of the base. We're going to use that again. So like it's getting distracted. Perfect, perfect. Use the king ability now. I will use this one right here. Let's use the freeze. Let's use the invis here. Do I rage things up in the core? I'm not really sure. I feel like, nah, this is not going to work then. The things have to speed up a little bit, guys. You have to... Oh, queen and king are dead, so those are our main damage sources. We have to freeze. We have to freeze right here. Oh, and we have to poison, obviously. That poison was really late. We still have the rage. Oh, now I can get into the core. I should have supported that meteor going into the core a little bit better. Like, that would have been an important thing. Otherwise, the plan was fine. It was just that I need more support. I did want my troops to go around the outside. But, yeah, maybe the push around the outside was a bit too big. I should have had a better split into the middle. But still, we are looking somewhat decent when it comes down to, like, a high percentage. Can we even make it... I mean, at this point, I feel like it's mostly time being an issue. Because those meteor golems are just so tanky. The invis... I would just invis this, so we're targeting the multi-gear cannon thingy directly. We should get above the 90%, which, as I said earlier, is like really important to get those percentage points in. Okay, okay. Do we get above the 90? I'm not sure. Come on. Okay, not. Oh, yeah, okay, okay. So for next time, do everything the same. Just use the king a little bit earlier for counter push. And I think we're pretty much good to go. So let's continue and have some fun. Okay, this is an interesting looking base, that's for sure. We have both fire spitters pointing towards the town hall with rage towers. Do we have a far side fireball which gives us value pathing or something like that? Ooh, I see something. I think I see something. If we're going for those bitter huts, they look quite nice. They look quite nice indeed. How easily do we get that fireball though? So let's get it like this. It is risky to go far side from this, like in general from this. But I think we can make it work. So we need 3 invis, I think. 3 invis, is there? No, there's no bitter hut behind. Like, actually, no, we still need 3. So it's 1, 2, 3. Fireball. Okay, nice. I would like to get that storage, but I feel like nope. Nope, our troops are not going to go there. So let's lure the warden over. Let's wall break in here. Let's hope that those bombs are not hitting my stuff too hard. Lock launcher is in. No, please. Okay, that totem was completely wasted, but that was... Wow. Yes, that was the most unluckiest bomb splash ever. Like, for real. That was kind of crazy, but okay. Let's block again. We can use the Royal Champion on the outside in just a second, just like that. We'll keep pushing through. I feel like we should use the overgrowth now right here to push, having better pathing, kind of. King ability looking good. We can now rage things up in a second. Log, is it going to trigger the invis? No, it was the last log, so it's not going to trigger. That's unfortunate. Oh, we can just freeze the invis tower. That's good. Now let's get ready with the freeze right here on the revenge tower. We can poison here. Oh, the Royal Champion was actually saved. Oh no, I'm not sure if we can actually make it all the way. The queen is alive though, that's important. The healers are mostly alive as well. Wait, this should still work, shouldn't it? The minion prince healed within the poison, which is great. The queen is trying her best. Not sure how can I, or should I? Just trying to support here as best as I can the queen, so the damage is getting spread. The minion prince though has to go down. The minion prince is on the golemites right now, I think. I cannot, can I use the headhunter? Okay. That was way too... The reason why I didn't use the headhunter earlier is because of the multi-inferno tower. So I thought it's just not possible. But we should be good to go on this one. Even though we wasted the 1 totem. The 1 totem on the back end would have been really, really helpful. But hey, in the end, I think it should not really matter. Just throw yourself into this, please. And queen go around the wall. Yes, thank you. I was already afraid that she would try and bang another wall. Like, that would have been... That would have been a really big problem. But hey... Nothing in the corners, and we're good to go. Perfect. Nice, nice. Okay. That was... Whew. It was a little sketchy, but let's try to... Oh, it's this space again. Wait, should I just do it again, what we did earlier? I feel like the plan would have worked even better. I mean, one big issue is that I lost my wall break to the bombs. So if I block the bomb hive this time and get the super wall breaker in, so my queen goes in earlier and is not having to bang through the wall... I think that is... I like the plan overall. So let's try to do it again. So, first off, the test loon. Nothing there. So, let's get the fireball in. Healers. I want to have the king again if possible. Come on, king. King, you're interested. Yep, perfect, perfect. Guardian should stay out of range. Now the headhunter. We're going to block this time early. I feel like we have to... Or actually, not just yet. Now. And now. King. We now use the wall break. Let's use some test loons. We can get the troop launcher ready. Wait. Are my healers really getting... Okay, never mind. Now something is blocking. I was about to say, like, there are a million troops in front. How is my... How is that thing taking damage? Like, my healers. Okay, otherwise, so far, so good. Let's use this thing right here. Let's use it like this. Oh, Royal Champ already had to force her ability. That is not good, but hey. Let's freeze right now this annoying defense. Royal Champ has to stay alive. We have another totem. Let's try and protect it. Okay, Revenge Tower is gone. That's important. We have an oh, the Clan Castle is actually perfect because we can poison the heroes and everything at the same time. But we have to keep an eye on my Royal Champion. That Royal Champ has to survive. It would help if the Warden stays alive as well. Nah, this time it's an overkill. It's kind of crazy what an impact it has if just one war break. Like, I see a lot of people struggling with, like, oh, like, identifying the mistakes and such. But I feel like with this current hard meta, just one small mistake can have such a big snowball effect. The fact now the Queen went into the base, and I think I should say 3-step by the way. The fact the Queen went into the base because this time the war break did not go down versus the bomb hive. And then, like, 99 the attack earlier is such a crazy thing. I mean, that is just insane how things can snowball in your or in the attack, like, on the defender's favor, right? So, that's kind of ridiculous if you think about it. But hey, so if we do it even more clean, which means, like, getting the keeping the Royal Champion safe, we should have an even better result. I think maybe it's even better to force the king inside. I'm not sure, but having him walk around the outside is not bad either. Just all of the traps inside the top compartment was a bit rough for the Royal Champ. I'm not sure how to counter that. But either way, a triple is a triple, and that's everything which counts. As well, you might wonder, what is my average looking like? So what I'm happy with and what I'm, like, not really that happy with. Well, I have to look at the base first because this one looks quite interesting, to say the least. What is this? What is this? Can we get a deep fireball? Not really sure. Wait, would this work? I have to try this. This might be the weirdest thing ever, but hey. So, what I try to say is, if I'm getting 280, I am, like, okay with it. If I get a little bit more, like 290, I'm really happy with it. And if I get, like, 300 and plus, I'm really, really stoked about the performance. So, yeah. On this one, I'm just going for pathing. I literally try to increase the dead zone and then have the lock launcher dive in right behind with everything. So we can already kind of stop. But I kind of want to have the air defense because this means my test stones would survive longer. That's the only reason I'm delaying things right now. But now, so let's have the king. Let's have those golems really spread out. We have the queen going in here. And now we have the lock launcher. As I said, we can improve the pathing with the lock launcher, with the earthquakes, and make it go all the way, kind of. So that's the thinking here. And we can create better pathing with using the overgrowth and on the far right side. That is at least my thinking going into this attack. Let's see if it's actually paying off or not. But, yeah, so like this. Now we're going to use the overgrowth like this. We have the Royal Champion coming in now here. Actually, I will poison all those heroes because I feel like they are more dangerous than any clan castle could be. And I feel like it was the right choice so far. Let's now use Queen ability, everything. I still have the Royal Champion ability, which I can use for back and power. Let's try to protect that Royal Champ. Okay. I did not expect that she would go inside there, but that's still fine. Can something go for the Fire Spirit, please? Where's the Royal Champ? Let's remove the freeze. Okay, Queen is on the Fire Spirit, so that's great for us. Royal Champion at the top side. We can still distract stuff. I think I would do it right now, right here. Important, when you're using the totem, something you should try and avoid pretty much, is, if possible, try to avoid using your totems close to defending air defenses. That is making your life way easier because they will hold way longer. But hey, so the Archer Queen, Warden gone, unfortunately, but hey, if we protect that Queen, We should be good to go. Protect it. And we're good, yeah. It's really the thing, which I feel like a lot of people are struggling with, and which, I will be honest, is not easy whatsoever. But the fireball does not need to have the craziest value. I feel like there would have been other fireballs which had way more value, like going for the clan castle and such. But we are mostly going for pathing, and which is like one of the most important things. And because there is a huge dead zone around this bottom side, we could increase that dead zone and use it for our advantage to just create the pathing through the base. And that's really the important thing, because you have seen we have funneled everything super clean into this core part of the base where there was all of the damage. And we were overpowered because this side, there was no threat whatsoever because of a super quick fireball. We could even save one earthquake, which then led to more damage in here and quicker access with the logs. And then we had the king pushing everything inside. So, yeah, that's kind of the thing. But hey, let's keep going. And let's take a look at the next base. We have... Oh, that's an interesting looking base. How can we approach this? Not really sure. I'm not really sure. Those storages are really well placed, by the way. Those storages are really, really well placed. I would just start right here and think about the fireball exactly. So we have some options. Obviously, the ricochet cannon is one option. Maybe I just go for the super wizard tower. That would be another option. Do I go for that? I think so. Let's do it. It's solid pathing and such. I think no, I cannot wait for too long. We have to get the warden back over here. Let's use this one. Try to get everything in here. Wall break. I will use another... Do I use another totem? I'm not even sure. Let's use the king. I will use the totem now. I think otherwise there's just too much damage on my troops. Now let's use the troop launcher. We have to somehow... I mean, let's just use right now. We just have to somehow get the pathing next to the town hall. That's the crucial thing. The Royal Chamber right now suffering quite a bit. This is... I feel like I have placed her way too early. Let's try to distract this, so the Royal Chamber stays alive a bit longer. The Giga Bomb obviously hurt a lot. That's why I said I placed her too early. I should have waited. And this is like the thing with the Frost Flake. The Rocket Spear is so much easier to use, and I should have... Oh, let's concentrate. Let's use the Ice Block now. Come on. I will talk again when I have time. I'm sorry. So... Freeze here. I think the poison there is good. I have to use the king ability in just a second, just to speed things up maybe a little bit. Invis. I really need that like that revenge tower thing. Perfect, we got it. Okay, nice. So what I tried to say is the rocket spear is just so much easier to use because you just pop it and let the Royal Champ stay behind. Yes, there is the option of you kind of like mistiming it, I guess. Which means the Royal Champ is already in too much danger. But you don't really have the safety with the support equipment like the Frostflake. So it is just... If you don't time her right, she's getting literally no value. On this one, I think we're still fine because it was a cheap fireball, which meant that we had a lot of invis spells left to like support her and keep her alive. And then in the end, this kind of carried us. So, another nice triple. Let's continue. And I just realized this is now the last attack of the... Oh my, this looks super interesting, the base. This is like... Oh, that's cool. But I feel like people don't understand why I did those rage towers with those ring bases. But okay, it's fine. So what I would like to have maybe is a fireball. I mean, the fireball onto the multi-inferno tower looks really great. Let's try it, yes. Okay. Oh, and thank you, there's the sweeper bait. It's fine. I realize there's the sweeper now. Thank you so much. I guess people try to directly fireball the rage tower, and that's why the sweeper is placed in that position. Let's Make sure the Warden's staying safe here, but the Royal Champ not moving away makes our life way easier. So that air defense, we have to turn that invisible. How do we do that now? Actually, let's just walk this and see, like go for the original thing and just fireball the Rage Tower, no? 1, 2. I think that should work. That's perfect. Nice. Okay, so now back to the plan. But remember, since this was baited, we have to be super careful with our next part of the attack, because it's likely that there are more traps. But again, wait as well for air defenses to go down, because what this does is your test wounds will just make it way further into the base. So be careful with that. Air defenses on the outside are as well important for ground attacks, so that's something you should consider. Kingno on this side, I will use the lock launcher as well from here, I believe. Wait, why is the Guardian on this far left side? This is so stupid. What? Okay, that's weird. Well, it's fine, hopefully. Because only the Guardian is on there, and the Guardian is not really doing much. Okay, so let's freeze this. Lock launch looking good. Can wall break maybe in here. Use the totem, queen ability as well. Let's use this. Perfect. One queen even went to this middle of the base, which is great. Let's use the overgrowth here to protect our troops in the middle. This Guardian is a huge troll, by the way. What is he doing? He's like, what? Now is he snipe? What is this? Stay to your core. That's crazy. Now let's rage this. I feel like it's quite nice here. The overgrowth should wake up soon-ish. We finally got it. Yep, we can now use the frost. Keep the. I think we kept the fox alive. It was close, but hey. Yeah, I mean, it's going to work. We have the split approach, which means the split push of having one army part from one side and one from the other. By the way, a tip which someone told me. Who was it? I think Mammoth did it. When he spotted me. When you do not know when to use the spiky ball and you want to hit all the remaining buildings, I always struggle like counting the buildings, but you can just make it percentage based. As soon as you have reached 92%, you can just tap the king ability and he will take down or at least damage the remaining buildings. Just a small trick, a tip. I think I had it from Mammoth. I want to give him the shout out for that because those are the things which I don't even like. I usually always count. I don't know if you're as stupid as me because I always did count, but yeah. Anyways, let's double check how we did on offense because I think we did pretty well. As I said earlier, everything above 300, I am super happy about it. So yesterday we got 285, which is still fine. Like, don't get me wrong, 285, it's okay. It's okay. It's a solid day. But above 300, oh my, this is amazing. Defense is looking okay-ish right now. It's kind of rough to defend everything, and I have a huge project for the next month, which I will announce soon. Where I can, the name, it's like multiple things within one. It's like multiple challenges. But the overall project is road to triple rank 1. But this is not just one thing. It's like 3 projects in one, kinda. But hey, I will tell you more about this in the future video. But I'm super hyped for the next month. And, well, this was pretty good. So I'm happy about this as well. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching the video as always. We'll see you guys back tomorrow with the next class video. Until then, see ya and bye-bye.